Welcome to the Capital City Saints, your home for St. Paul Saints baseball. Every week, we're bringing you the stories, highlights, biggest moments, and the personalities that make this team one of the most entertaining in baseball. From CHS Field to every stop along the season, we're celebrating the players, the fans, and the tradition that makes the Saints baseball unlike anything else.
Welcome in to the Capital City Saints, your one-stop shop for everything St. Paul Saints baseball. If you are a Saints fan or if you're a Twins fan looking to keep up on the Twins minor league system, please subscribe and leave a like down below, as both of those things really help me grow this channel. They also help push this out to other Twins and Saints fans that are interested in this. Let's also try to grow this channel into the best community in all of minor league baseball. The Saints played the Storm Chasers in game 2 of their series yesterday afternoon. It was a 1:02 first pitch. The Saints got on the board early in the first inning, leading 1-0 until the 5th inning, where the Storm Chasers took the lead. And then the Saints took the lead back 3-2 in the 7th inning. The Storm Chasers tied it 3-3 in the bottom of the 7th before the Saints ended up scoring what would become the game-winning run in the top of the 9th inning on a home run from Hendry Mendez. This game was took 2 hours and 45 minutes. There was a pretty lengthy, about an hour-long rain delay in this game. Or I think it was supposed to be a noon start, but first pitch ended up being 1:02. So about an hour-long rain delay. And there, the Saints do improve to 59-44 on the season. Trent Baker got the start. He went 3 innings, gave up 2 hits with 0 runs, and ended up striking out 2 batters while walking none. Taylor Rashi got the win for the Saints. He pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 0 runs with 1 strikeout and no walks. Again, like I said, Hendry Mendez hit a home run. He ended up going 2 for 4 on the day. He had 2 RBIs and a run scored. That home run was a solo shot in the 9th inning to put the Saints up by 1. And then Cody Morissette ended up going 2 for 4 as well with a double and an RBI. Justin Topa got the loss. Again, familiar name for Twins fans at least, and Saints fans, as Topa used to be a part of this organization. Orzi ended up getting the save. It was his second save here with the Saints. The attendance was 2,727, 2,727 fans in attendance for the Wednesday matinee yesterday. Some other notes here. On Monday's game, we discussed, before we get to some other notes here, I do want to go over the 3 stars of the game since we were talking about these guys. The 3rd star of the game, I've got Cody Morissette. Again, like I said, 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. 2nd star, Trent Baker, going 3 innings, only allowing 2 hits and no runs with 2 strikeouts. The number 1 star, I think, was pretty clearly Hendry Mendez. Ended up getting the game-winning home run. He also driving in that too, and the home run not being his only hit of the day helps as well. So Hendry Mendez gets the number 1 star of the game for the Saints. The Again, other game notes here again on Monday or on Tuesday, yesterday we talked about Tuesday's game. And we discussed the Saints struggling with runners in scoring position and just leaving runners on base. And that's why they ended up losing, which I believe is the biggest, if not the reason that they ended up losing that game on Tuesday. But yesterday afternoon, the Saints ended up going 3 for 6 with runners in scoring position, and the Storm Chasers went 1 for 4. So again, the Saints had the better batting average with runners in scoring position. So they were actually, at the very least, moving those runners in scoring position up 90 feet, if not just scoring them in those opportunities a lot better than they did, and a lot better than the Storm Chasers were able to do as well. So the runners left on base as well. The Saints left 4 runners on base to the Storm Chasers 7. So again, the Storm Chasers were getting guys on, but they just could not. They had the same problem as the Saints did on Tuesday, where they just couldn't drive those runners in once they were on base. Big piece of news here for the Saints. Shortstop Tristan Gray was called up to the Twins, so he will be at the MiLB level here for a while because Byron Buxton is on the injured list for the Twins. So Tristan Gray he had a short stint here in AAA as he ended up coming down here just a few weeks ago, a week and a half ago maybe, and then he got called up basically right away. So it'll depend to me on how he does. I could see him getting sent down here when Buxton comes back. I could also see Alan Roden getting sent back down here when Buxton comes back as well. Saints play tonight as well against the Omaha Storm Chasers. Again, Saints are 59-44. Storm Chasers are 49-54 on the year. Ryan Gallagher is starting for the Saints, and Ramsey is starting for the Storm Chasers. I may have mistyped his Ramsey's first name. I can't remember now off the top of my head if it is Ramsey as his, or Ryan is Ramsey's first name. I'm pulling that up here on the side. First pitch though is 7:05. It is Ryan Ramsey. Okay, just making sure. But 7:05 first pitch at Werner Park. So that will be the game tonight. That will actually do it for this episode of Capital City Saints. We'll have an episode out tomorrow, recapping tonight's game against the Storm Chasers as the Saints pursue their 60th win of the season. Again, if you did end up liking this video, please leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel as well, and leave a comment about the Saints, something about the Saints here and how you think they're going to do the rest of the way. See you next time. Peace.